I think I'm live. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Sunday night. I was just checking my emails. How is everyone? Okay. Are you ready for a positive evening? I am trying to adjust the lighting. You guys let me know what you think of it. I feel like there's always a glare on my face because of this lighting. All right. Yeah, oh, I like that better. Do you guys like that better? I'm okay with that. This way it's not in my eyes. All right, let's see who's here and what we have going on tonight. Because I want to chat finances. I did something today, and I'm only going to talk to you about it if someone shows up tonight. So we got to keep an eye on the chat, because if she shows up, I'm going to ask if we could talk about it. I'm going to catch her off guard. So she might or might not want to talk about it. Hi, look at my sweet sister. You were the first one here. Good evening. How was your snow? We got a second dose today. We got a second dose. Hi, sweet Nikki. Nikki started, oh my gosh, memberships. So if you're interested in joining Nikki's memberships over at Dragonfly Saves, maybe go and show her some love. Love that. Love that. And don't forget, Nika has a channel now. Hi, Miss Robin. My mouse was so far away from me, I was kind of like, phew. And we got, look at who's in the house. She changes her name every week. She changes her name every week. Hi, Onisha. How are you? We got Taylor in the house. Hello. Budgeting with Melissa. Now we've got, and I don't know if they're watching, because if they're watching, they can't comment unless they're members, right? Because that's how we keep everything safe and troll free. But we have a lot of new members, and they're leaving comments, and I'm so happy that they want to join us. And I said this in the beginning of the new year. I hope that whoever needs us finds us and sticks around, and we actually inspire them to focus on their finances, look at their numbers, just look at them, and maybe just pay a little bit more attention to them and watch how it changes from month to month, week to week for some of us, right? All right, let's keep going. You added up all your binders and didn't realize how much you had, and now I am shocked. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. All right. You're doing all right. Work is starting to slow up some. I love that. She messaged me this week. She said work was crazy. Thank you, Miss Nick. Thank you, sweet girl. They're staying in the binders. I do want to chat with you about a channel. We're going to get into that. You know what? I'm going to write myself notes, because if I don't write myself notes and I say I'm going to come back to it after I say hi to everybody, it kind of flips my mind. So I'm going to do that, because things that pop in, I really do believe sometimes they are so important. We got Magic Frog Studios. Please tell me your name again. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna start writing things down. Hi, Tina V. You know what? Do y'all see? Can y'all see that? No, you know why? Because there's a filter on. It's finally getting lighter. You see that? That's the shiner I got. And I'm wondering why I can't see the comments so clearly. It's because I don't have my glasses on. Oh my Lord. I was working hard right before I came on. I was working very hard. But glasses don't change everything. In fact, they're a little foggy. We got Nancy Gilbert's in the house. I don't want to miss anything. I really don't. We got people showing up, people coming in. It's Sunday night. Someone just recently on one of my videos, I don't know which one it was, left me such a beautiful comment about how she's loving the positivity, and I am too. And I hope that you're feeling it in every video. Today's video I was a little tired. I really was. So I don't feel like I was upbeat and perky. Perky. Hi Margie, how are you? Love this. I love Miss Wendy is in the house. Hi Wendy. Wendy, did you start organizing yet? Did you start? Okay, let me catch up because I want to ask so many questions, but if I don't say hi first, I can't start asking questions because then I'm lost. Look who's in the house. Hi, my friend. She's cooking dinner. For dinner tonight, we had steak, Caesar salad, and baked potatoes with all the fixings. Sour cream, cheese, bacon bits. Yeah, Johnny D had a nice steak dinner. He did not plow today. It snowed, it kept snowing all day. So I guess he'll do it tomorrow. My daughter-in-law did get called into work. She's a head of, I want to say infectious disease in her facility, but that doesn't mean that that's why she was called in. But she said they do have an outbreak of the flu, but we know that that's going around. So she went in and I messaged her because I happened to jump on, which I don't usually do. I jumped on Facebook and I saw that the roads in our area was so bad. And this road that leads to her job, there was an accident there. So I messaged her, said, just want to make sure you got to work okay. And I didn't hear from her. So then I messaged TJ and I'm like, did Kay get to work? He goes, yeah. I said, okay. And then tonight, I didn't know what time she was getting home. But do you see, this is what I do. It's not a worry thing. It's, are you okay thing. I just want to make sure you're good. Are you back home? So I messaged T. I go, what time does Kay get home? And then I had a secondary question, and he snaps a picture and he says, she's here. And she was cooking dinner, and I love it. And she was in her sweatpants, and she was home relaxing on a nice Sunday after the fact of working all day. My daughter-in-law is an RN, so she's a book girl. She is a book girl. We got Rhonda in the house. Nan, hi, look at you all saying hi to Mama Bear. Melissa, did I say hi to you? Miss Jen, how are you? And we got Jessica in the house. We got Varsi. Love that name. Reminds me of something. It reminds me of a TV show back when we were younger. That's what it's. Why is it reminding me of something like that? Miss Bev. Ah, another soul sister. I always feel her vibe. I really do. Chrissy, how's Buffalo doing? Did you guys get a lot of snow? Just curious. Can you see a tail? Do you see it? Luke, do you see it? Wait, right there. Do you see that is Zippy right there? And Zippy goes into the cubby and hides behind the printer every day now. Is that not funny? Welcome to my world. It's okay. I love it. He's and you hear rustling, and you're like, oh God, please let it be a cat. I hope I'm making you all smile. You guys are good. And oh, look at Maria. I wanna sing to you. Kind of like, I don't know. It's your name, the way you say your name. Love that girl. She's coming back to the hop. Did you all know that? No, you didn't, because we talked about it, I want to say last night or the night before. Yes. Hi, Yvette. How are you? Little Green Cottage. Okay, I did write down your name. Kathy? Is it Kathy? Did I get it right? Oh, we got Kim in the house. I'm going to keep going. Because I really want to catch up to you. Hi, my friend. Look at you all. We got a little more today. Yes, you did. No, it was so cold here that it's still a winter wonderland outside. The branches of the trees, everything's still covered, and it looks so pretty. Hi, Trisha, Deb. Pyler, how are you? She did the hop on Friday. Look at you all talking. All right, if I did not get to you, hi, Miss Judy. Judy, great live last night. I don't know if you knew I was there. I let you run and do, and I was just enjoying the moment with you. And I loved how your man made an appearance last night, and he was just so sweet. And he's exactly what I pictured, like as you two as a couple. Very, very endearing, very endearing. And we got Janet in the house, Electric Mima. Look at you all. Okay. Um, you made taco seasoned burritos. I love that. I absolutely love that. Oh, I have that in the pantry. I have Olive Garden dressing. But you know what? I have a whole package of chicken breasts, and I'm gonna make the white gravy, the biscuits tomorrow. Yeah, nice hearty foods. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? We got 6 girls in the house. Love that. Okay, Misha. Hi, Misha. And we got Amy. Varsity Blues. Is that what I'm thinking? Gosh, you guys are on point. Hey, Lee. How are you? Okay, let's see. What do we have going on here? You guys are all saying hi. I don't want to miss anybody because I really do want to talk. Not bad. You've been studying. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Love that. Okay. All right. So, did you all know? I'm going to pull it up on my screen because I started watching the video last night. And this is just to keep you on defense, right? I want you to be on defense because that's what I kind of want to teach you tonight in regards to this. So, let me get there. And I want to show you a video. I'm not going to show you I'm not going to play it, but I'm going to want you to go watch this video when you get time. Let me find it. Go to my thing, go to that. Okay. Hold on. It's let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Give me a second. Share my screen with you because I think that this is so important and we need to do diligence on this. Share screen. Look, I get quiet because it's important. Have you all seen him? He budgets, right? And unfortunately, he had a budget disaster. And when you get a chance, go check it out. His house was robbed. He does videos and they robbed his home. And on this video, he talks about it. In fact, I'm going to drop him down below. And it's so funny on videos like this. I I know that we're supposed to give a thumbs up, but it's like it's such a sad video, not a sad video, it's an unfortunate video. It's like it you're not basing it on the actual content of the video, you're basing it on him. You know what I mean? Because it's a like you're sorry that it happened to him. You want to say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry," and that do that. But go check that video out, and he kind of talks about it and how he's had too much money in the house. And you know what? At times, I'm sure we've all been guilty of that. And I I am now, even though I have pews, and there's always someone, for the most part, on this property, and dogs, but I'm usually contingent, but you just never know. And now I'm like, I'm gonna be switching things up and getting rid of stuff and bringing stuff in, and not having it always available. So just putting it out there. So if you do videos or you talk to someone about what you do, even though you don't have a video or a channel, and you tell them, yeah, I save money and I do this and I have these envelopes and I have these binders, just be careful of what you say and who you say it to. And unfortunately, us as influencers, it's out there. It's out there. So go check that out, and just show him some love. All right, let me go back and see what's happening, because I'm not sure. What do we got here? Ah, love it. Yes, I enjoy him. Because there's not many men in our community. Yes. You watch that one, huh, Nick? And then he also said, he processed his claim through homeowners and for his monies and his jewelry. And it wasn't even the value of what he had. So he says he did not do diligence on knowing that stuff. And it's kind of important, I guess, to now figure out what do our policies cover. Even if you have renter's insurance, honestly, if you're a renter, you should have renter's insurance. Okay. So that's one thing I really wanted to talk to you all about. You've had money taken, that's why you use prop money. I get that. I get that. I really do. And that, think about this. If you go back into when I had the flu and I came back from the cruise, or if I come back from vacation and I come onto a live and I'm like, yeah, I didn't get my binders back yet. They're never here when I leave. They're not going to be here. They're not going to be available. So, I mean, that's important too. You take care of them and you put them out, and then you go to leave, and yeah, they got to go. They got to disappear. Right. It's just a matter of just keeping an eye on things. That's why I try not to have too much in the house back when, right? I think that is maybe a way to start going. Yep. Look at you all. Oh. Food or rent? I guess you guys were shopping. All right. How many of us had snow? I had snow. I have to tell you, yeah. I mean, but see, yes, my mind can go so crazy because of my profession, and I saw this much. John saw this much because he was a crime scene detective. So I'm not even going to bring that into play tonight. That you want to talk contingent, 10 steps ahead, think about this, do this. It's exhausting, but it's necessary, right? All right. Use prop money in your binders. I know. Yep. I don't even want to put that in the universe, right? Okay. So I'm caught up, right? Donna, you're telling me TJ, I get you. Nice, right? I knew someone back years ago. I mean, their safe was hidden so well, it was unbelievable. so well. I was just so surprised. So I had, and I want to talk finances. I want our $20 to go into our snowflakes. I don't know, for some reason I'm exhausted tonight. I don't know what it is. Is tonight the change of the full moon? Is tonight the what is the animal for this next moon? Trying to think. I feel like the moon stuff happening. So this week was a productive, amazing week. And I don't know if it was from last Sunday night. Yes, stand by, girlfriend. Yes, love you guys. So last Sunday night's live was absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to repeat what we did last week. Don't start it yet, because towards the end of this live, oh, this is his link. I never click send. Towards the end of last week's live, I asked for a positive quote. And I'm going to ask that again tonight. But don't start thinking about it, start researching it, find the one that means something to you, because I really think last week put me, and I hope that I'm speaking for a lot of us, in such an amazing, uplifting, motivational mindset. When I closed down last week, I was just like, whoa, right? So I woke up Monday, I hit the ground running. I really did. And I think that I ran every day, not physically, just doing things, getting things accomplished. I look around and I'm like, oh my gosh, takes my breath away. That's organized, that's organized, that's organized, right? So I have to tell you this story because this story means so much to me. And it really does. I just want to share it because it's just the sweetest thing. So last Monday, I think it was, I was working on the faucet upstairs in the bathroom. I had to do the Home Depot run. The old man made me mad, but that's neither here nor there. So I stopped at the building first to see if I had a part, and I schooled him. So I stopped at the building to see if I had a part. They had the part that I needed, so I didn't have to run all the way to Home Depot. No, they didn't, which is okay. So as I came out of the building, TJ was just pulling up. So we stood in the parking lot talking, and he goes, and I couldn't, and see, I won't talk. I didn't want to talk about it because he wasn't home for the week. Right? I didn't want to put it out into the world that TJ was not home this week. I don't want to do that. So I could tell you now because he's home. So Monday, he goes, all right, I'm not going to stop by tomorrow. I'm going to get things done, and then I got to leave. I was like, okay. I got to run to Home Depot. I'll see you later. And I got my car and I drove to Home Depot because I had one thing on my mind. And it was this silly parts and getting the bathroom back in order. So I go to Home Depot, get the part, come home, put it together, blah, blah, clean up. I still have to order those trays for under the sink. I'm writing that down. The rubber ones, the rubber ones that have a little bit of a lip on them, I have it under my kitchen sink. I want them for under the bathroom sinks. So I come home, I get that done. I cook dinner. I fix the last piece, which was just a seal, and John happened to have it in the garage. So by the time I was done, the house was finished, and it was time for me to put my head on the pillow. I literally laid down in bed and I went, oh my God. And I go, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, I grab my phone and I start messaging TJ. And I'm like, I didn't give you a hug goodbye. I was like, can you stop by the house after you put the kids on the bus tomorrow morning just so I can give you a proper goodbye? And I know that it was like 9:36. And I didn't care if he got it that night or he got it in the morning when he woke up. So in the morning when I woke up, he said, yes, I'll be there. So he puts the kids on the bus, stops by my house, and I look at him, I said, I'm so sorry. I said, I was so preoccupied with this part that I did not think that you were leaving. Because even when John and I go on vacation, he makes sure he comes the night before we leave to say goodbye to us. That's just what we do. So I gave him a hug and he went. Then he got back Friday night and he stopped by here yesterday. He went to a convention for auctioneers yesterday. that kid came here and he was so chatty and he was so business and he was such an entrepreneur and he was so focused. And I met this person, I met that person. And you know what he said to me, Ma? He goes, you know what he said? He goes, Ma, he says, I was underdressed. I need new clothes. He goes, I asked the guys that I was going with that have been there for years. He goes, dress casual, no sweatpants. He goes, so I had nice pants on, but he goes, they were in suits, they were in collared shirts, they were in, and he goes, and I wasn't. And he goes, I want to be. And I go, yes, yes, yes. So anyways, that's what I wanted to share about TJ, because that is just full circle of me. So if I do that with my kids, you know that on Sunday nights, I bring that same love, affection, caringness to you all, right? I had a long conversation with Rena today about, I don't know, it was just an insightful conversation. And, you know, she just says, I wish they would really know who you are. If they only really knew who you were, they would understand fully that once they're with you, that you've got them. And these were her words. She was like, and I was just like, wow, is that how you feel? She goes, everybody feels that way. And I want you guys to feel that way too. So that's the TJ coming into this story and knowing that when we talk finances, when we set goals, when we do our affirmations, when we do words, I mean, yeah, I'm making a video, but there's a point to what I'm doing. And it's not only to help myself, it's to inspire and want you to raise the bar next, right? And we talk about that all the time. Okay. Whew, that was a good one. Really wanted that TJ story. The new moon tonight. Yes. What's the animal? Did you tell me? Is Shar still here? Shar, did you get my email? Shar. Okay. All right. So next up, has anyone started cleansing, like cleaning a drawer? What I want to know from you all, I'm going to wait because we got 89 people. We're 89 strong. And we are third week January. We're heading into the third week, right? How has January been for you? So on a scale of 1 to 10, how's January going? The first 2 weeks of January. It's on you. I'm going, Shar. Shar, I don't have it. Oh, you might have sent a text message. Wait, I'm coming to look at those. Shar, did you count it? Did you double check my count? We need to be grateful for every breath and every moment. You know what could happen. Yes. And you know what? I just love it when I get to hug my kids. I do. Ooh, you did. Clearing out little bits at a time. Okay, I'm loving this because this is inspiring. You've been cleansing all year so far. How does January feel for you? Because January's feeling so different for me. Love that. We got 9 out of 10. We got awesome. 9 out of 10. Deb. Go, Jen. All right. I'm telling you, there are 2 boxes in that hallway that need to go to the building. Yes, Nick, I know you've been battling. I know you have been. 6 out of 10. Tara, what can we do to inspire you? Love that. You just found out? Seriously? I never know if she's joking. I really don't. Shar, I never know. And if you just found out, how? Did you take a test? I got you. Brenda. Brenda. Oh my gosh. Hi, Brenda. Oh my gosh, Brenda, you leave me messages and I always want to reply and talk to you. I really want to just break bread with you. You leave the most amazing questions, comments. I want to say thank you. I was actually going to go looking for some. They were just on the tip of my tongue. If you're thinking of the Chinese zodiac, February 17th moves into the year of the fire horse. No, like the January moon was a wolf. Let's see. What is the animal of the February moon? I want to look. It was the snow moon. I think it was the snow moon for this. What is the February moon called? I'm looking. Full snow moon? Worm moon? Okay, I thought there was an animal associated with it. The last one was not. Wait, 17 moves. Wait, if you're thinking of the Chinese zodiac sign, February 17th moves into the year of the fire horse. The last one was 1966. Huh. Take care of that ankle. You had a 4? Okay. The Wolf of the Moon was for January. Yes, I agree. Yes. Oh, I like that. Charlene's doing a 7. Oh, look at you. Hello. She persisted. Misha's a 6. 8 out of 10 for Deb. Oh, I love that. I do that. Our local animal shelter always wants towels and blankets. I forgot to say, I've got 2 bags. In fact, Shannon's here. I wanted Shannon to go through them. She'll get first dibs at crafty stuff. Um, oh, sorry to hear that. Oh, wow. Did you take it online, Shar? All right, let's keep going. So I see that you guys have been organizing. I don't know if it's just the new year vibe. Like, do you feel like coming into the new year, you like it's like you've been given permission to have a fresh start. Like because it's the beginning of the year, you're like, yeah, I got this fresh start. I mean, with the amount of I look around, I go with the amount of stuff that is getting done, and the fact that each drawer, I wish I could show you that cord with all the cords. I don't. Here's an example. Oh, so organizing on the floor most of Friday. I was cleaning 3 drawers out that were all wires to electronics, audio, visual, power cords, USBs, broken down telephone cords, right? Yes, because I still have a landline. Breaking it all down, like putting them in baggies. And I kept asking myself this silly question as I was working this. I'm working this on the floor, and I kept saying, Donna, what does contingent mean to you? Donna, what does I was asking myself this question. Donna, what does contingent mean to you? What does it mean to you? Why, Donna? Why? I kept asking me. And I was actually having this conversation because I'm like, do I need this? Why do I have this? Are we gonna need this? And I go, oh, contingent to me means when something is needed, I go, hold on one second, let me get it. and know exactly where it is. That's what it means to me. So if I was to ask you, what does contingent mean to you? Could you tell me? I want to see. Because I think that's like, I think that was important for me to have this conversation in my brain. Shel, we'll talk about that if Amory gets here. We're going to talk about that 100%. If Amory shows up, if the Queen's budget shows up, we are definitely bringing that into play tonight. Love that, Jen. Is it the bear moon? I don't remember seeing a bear. I don't remember seeing a bear. And I don't know why I can't find it right now. I want to say rabbit. Why am I thinking rabbit? Part of me thinks it's a rabbit. Go, Jen, go. Love that. I can do something for you, but I need this first. That's what I thought it mentioned. I have trouble knowing what some words mean. What word don't you know what it means? This happens if that happens. Oh, this is what you guys are telling me. Hold on 1 second. I could do something for you, but I need this first. That's what I thought it mentioned. Okay. This happens if that happens. Contingent means to have a little extra in case you need it. All right. I love how you guys are implementing that. Wait, Donna, my daughter was listening and said, break out of the waiting mentality and get this done. I love it. I love it. That's stuff you have for a rainy day. Love it. Oh, okay. Look at you all. A backup plan. Right. You've got a backup plan. And that for me is, TJ walking in here a couple of weeks ago and saying, Ma, I need a notebook. But he had a specific idea of what notebook he wanted. I'm like, okay, let's go to that cabinet. Let's go to that cabinet. What about this one? What about those? And he's like, nope, I want this one and I want this one. Why do I have abundance? I don't know, because, Staples had them for 10 cents a book. I mean, back when, and I stockpiled. Did you all do that when your kids? I still have kids. And then if they didn't use the entire notebook when they were in school, I rip out the pages and I would save the notebook to use. And boy, I put them in clipboards and I just use them, right? Because gosh knows I'm always scribbling something. Oh, I love that, Taylor. You know what? And I learned a long, long time ago, no question is ever stupid. Ever, ever. So, and especially in this room, in this space, I can't say for other spaces, but here, ask a question, we'll answer it. Love that. Just start, right? And it's so funny. Anticipation of a need in the event rises. Yes. Hey, Boo, how are you? January full moon was the wolf moon. Yes. All right, I got to catch up to you all. Anne Marie's in the house? Ah, she's in the house. Anne Marie, we spoke about her coming on alive, but next week she's busy, and I know she worked all day. And I don't know, if she wanted to jump in, she could jump in. That's up to her. She'd have to say, yeah, I could jump in. But you guys were all talking about, let's see, everybody's saying hi to Anne Marie. Anne Marie, they're asking us about by Maria, about the 100K. Yes, we were, my friend. They have 100K on the mind. Oh, is it really the bald eagle moon? I didn't remember seeing that. Oh, you know what? I can't answer that question. That's all taken care of by Google. I don't know, my friend. And it's funny. You're always up for an educational moment. And for the last year, all I want to do is learn, learn, learn. So you want to hear? I think I've told this story once before. Do you remember? I'm going to show my age. So think of this. In the classroom, I mean, recently there are whiteboards and computer screens and blah, blah, blah. Our blackboards were green. Then they turned black. And then we'd have pull down maps. And I don't know what age I was, but it was probably like 8. And I remember the teacher. And I love that teacher. To this day, I love her. Like, she was a great teacher. Pull down the map. And you're looking at the map flat, the map of the world flat on the thing. And she was giving her social studies spiel on whatever we were learning that day. And all I kept saying was, I don't understand. She's like, what are you talking about? How come it's not floating around? I couldn't understand that it was solid and that it was stationary. When you looked at the United States, say, on a flat map as a kid that pulled down, and that was probably 30 or 40 years old at that point, I kept saying, but there's water underneath it, because you're looking at the Pacific and the Eastern, right? The Atlantic and the Pacific. And I'm thinking that there's nothing underneath it but water. And I was not grasping the concept. So she actually took so much time to tell me. And I think that's been part of my quote, like, just let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. If I don't know it, maybe we can figure it out together. But that to the rest of the class was probably the stupidest question in the world, but not to me. I'm going to get caught back up here. Hold on. You got yelled at. All right. She can't. Okay. But next week she can. So I think she told me that this week. I think she told me that. I'm refreshing my memory. Yes, she's Anne Marie, I don't know if you're crazy busy, but I want to ask one more question of you. Oh, let's see, you do too, right? At Donna, yes, explaining it to all learners is so important. We all learn in a different way. And that's just one of probably many that I could pull out of my brain. So, Anne Marie, could we just tell them about what I did today? Just curious. Can we give them a little, and if not, and you want to wait till next week, that's okay too. I want to see what you have to say. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay. Okay, so for years, I want to say for 2 years, right? Anne-Marie, about 2 years now. Anne-Marie, she's got a thinking process, and she's been planting the seed in my brain of 100K. And yesterday she planted another seed, and I was just yesterday, and today I don't know what watered it because it grew like the beanstalk. That's a great analogy, right, Anne-Marie? It literally, and I was like, no, I don't think I need that. And she's like, well, and I was like, what's the difference? And I started asking her all these questions, and I'm like, tell me why. And then what if I do this? And what if I do that? And why are you doing this? And how come this? And how, like, so yesterday I asked, I think, a lot of questions, right? And then I then took what she told me and I sat here at the computer and I did my homework. I started researching and thinking and looking and going, okay, I understand why I personally have not done this earlier. But I was like, why can't I do it now? So, she's going to actually try to do a video on this and walk you through the steps of it. That's why I don't know if I want to tell them. Okay. So she talked about a Roth IRA to me. And I was like, we have our investment accounts. It's working, it's doing, it's this and that. And then she actually said to me, I wish I would have done it 30 years ago. And then I looked up what projections were. So Anne-Marie, I looked up why you would have thought that you should have did it 30 years ago. And then I realized, oh, that's why she should have done it 30 years ago, because of the growth and where she would have been now today had she done it. But adding money into something when you are rubbing two nickels together is difficult to do. But when you've got someone that challenges you to not spend that money and maybe budget it in, that changes your mindset. I hope that you're following me. So I said to her, all right. I said, let's start small. I said, could you do $100 a month? And she said, she thought for a few minutes and she's like, yeah, I think I could. I said, all right, why don't we do it together? She's like, okay. And I go, well, who would you use? And she said that. I said, oh, I could do that. I already have them. I have Fidelity. Now I'm not promoting any company. You do you, right? I'm just telling you that I already have Fidelity accounts for my grandchildren and TJ and Vinny, and I have a trading account with them. And that trading account is me and TJ. So I just happened to go in to Fidelity and how do I do this? And it was click 1, click 2, click 3. And because my banking information was already there, to pull it went right away. And I actually sent her an image saying I did it. And then I looked up. So if we saved $100 in a Roth IRA for $100 a month for the year, it would get us $1,200, right? The projection isn't so bad. And it's not scaring me like the high yield savings account did, because I am closer to 59 and a half. So the taxation is not going to happen. And I didn't like the fact that I was being taxed on the money I was saving with the high yield savings. So, and besides the fact that I pulled it all and that it went into the HELOC, I didn't like that I had to declare it on my income taxes. So, do we have anything going on in here? I want to see what you all have to say. So, you got to give me a second to read the comments. All right. Always had your nose in the corner as a kid. I remember teachers doing that. Go stand in the corner. Oh my gosh. Oh. Shar, there's no corner in here. We're a round room. Oh, I love you. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep going because oh, you have your Roth through them. Okay. I'm loving this. So as I'm reading, can you, not that I'm looking for personal information, Roth, yes or no? And this way it's not like, and you know that these comments are dead after this video. They don't get reposted. I'd rather pay taxes now than pay taxes on it when I'm retired. But your tax bracket changes when you're retired. I don't know. You love your Roth, right? And that's the point. I didn't, because we have monies in our IRAs and stuff, and my guy does it, and due diligence, right? Due diligence, learn, educate yourself, figure things out, talk about it. Oh, happy birthday and enjoy dinner, my friend. I love that. Happy birthday, so. Look at you all saying happy birthday. Ah, Miss Leela's in the house. Miss Emily. Go M. It's the middle of the night for her. Say hi to my friend. Okay. I agree 100%. And this is our first Roth. So I have diversification on many different levels. And I didn't like the high yield. I don't know why I have a bad taste in my mouth about that high yield. But if it works for you, do you, right? That's what you're supposed to do. I'm no financial advisor. I'm just here doing me. Well, can't you log into your Fidelity account online and do whatever you want with it? It's yours. Not yet. No. I have no retirement set up. I'm no way, right. Right. So I am no way a financial advisor, but a Roth IRA has better historical rate of return than a high yield savings, and it builds tax free, and you'll be able to take out tax free. So when she kept telling me that yesterday, I'm like, nah, I don't understand. How can that be? Like literally, I was just like, why? How come? Not, I was like that. Explain to me. And she was so good at explaining. And like I said, she gave me all the information for me to then sit down and do some more homework. So today I had read it, looked at it, analyzed it, did a projection of what it would generate. And then the fact that it was that 59 and a half. Well, am I going to be 59 this year? How old am I going to be this year? I'm going to be 59 this year. Yeah, I'm going to be 59. And I'm like, that's right around the corner for me. But the projection started when you have 20 or 30 years. Like if you could put 20 or 30 years of monies into this account, the growth is amazing. And then I did the math on my age. I'm like, I could probably get another 20 years of saving money into that and leave generational wealth for the boys. Like not a lot, but like if they were to split that and just say it was $100,000, whatever it is, right? Wouldn't that be nice for each one of them to have an extra 50,000 at one point? I don't need it now, and I don't need it for retirement because, I chose a career that has a pension. This is like, and if you do right, like I never understood this, and now that I'm older, so you pay off your mortgage, you've got that money. You know, put into your retirement fund, Social Security, and then, retirement funds, once you reach that age and you start adding the monies into it, like, it gets easier if you plan before. Like, that was the whole thought and the whole education that I want to read you guys something. I want to read you guys something. I thought this hit me hard today. Saving money is often misunderstood as merely accumulating cash, but its true power lies in purchasing freedom, security, and options for your future self. When I read that line, I was just like, whoa. It is an act of trading instant gratification today, just say for this, for flexibility, peace of mind, and control over your life tomorrow, which is your future life as an older person. Okay, well, that whole thing right there, that literally hit me. So money's greatest value is the ability to give you control over time. Options, not just cash. Saving money allows you to walk away from a job or pivot your career, such as TJ, right? He pivoted careers, or take time off for mental health or vacation or whatever, right? So that gives you options if you have a savings. And then you could take risks, right? You take risks. TJ took a risk. You could return to school. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck, how can you do that? This is what I really, really liked. Saving is a gift to your future self. Is that not beautiful? Saving is a gift to your future self. Planting a tree. So Warren Buffett once said, "You're sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." Saving money is planting that tree for your future self or your family. I'm reading these and I'm not done. I'm not done reading. I'm not done reading. I want to look at the comments. I'm reading these. I was reading that today. And I felt like bombs were going off, boom, boom, boom. Like there was like fireworks explosions. Like that's what it felt like. Not bombs, but like the sound of boom, boom. Like it was like skyrocketing. Like, did you feel that? Did you feel that? Love that. I love that. Okay. I want to come. I'm jumping. So if I miss something, I'll come back with it. Okay. Let me go see what we're at. And here's something. A part of me wants to budget $300 a month. TJ, Donna, John, and Vinny. Right now. Part of me wants to do that. All right. I love that. I'm not sure. Let's see. All right. So, Nika, I'm not reading it from a book. I just did a bunch of internet research today. I literally was. Let me go on and I'll tell you. Freedom from future debt. Every dollar saved is one less dollar borrowed, protecting your future income from interest payments. Does that not hit you? Does that not hit you? I want to read that one more time. Freedom from future debt. Every dollar that we save today, all of us, is $1 less borrowed, protecting your future income from interest payments. I read that and Save to Sink literally came at me. Because if you're saving your money all year long, have those sinking funds, and you're able to go to that sinking fund and grab that money to pay that bill, you're not paying interest on borrowed money. That literally, that, tell me this doesn't, I'm going to pause again from looking at that screen. Tell me this doesn't resonate. Please tell me that this is hitting you. You have two sisters that are patients that I see. I have two sisters that are patients that I see. I got them the 100 envelope binder, and I'm doing the challenge with them so that they can start saving now for the future. Robin, I love that. Love that. At any age, right? Yeah, look at it. I opened it today. I'm 58. And listen, you have to do your homework on it. You have to. You do not listen to me. You do not listen to Amory. You do not listen to Lisa. You don't listen to us. You need to make your own financial decisions. You really do. You have to look at everything that you have, your assets, your liabilities, your debt, your income. This is why it's so important to put pen to paper. Grab that toolbox, grab those binders, grab those financial worksheets, grab those goal sheets, grab them all. They're all there for a purpose. And we bring that up every live. Everything that we've given you or talked about, I have it, Lisa has it, Stephanie has it, we've all got it, other people have. Find the one that works for you. Start writing things down. We have our notebooks. You don't have to put affirmations in them. Put these on the back pages of those affirmations. Maybe those affirmations, and then the notes that you put on the back side of that page, maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a reason for them, right? But yeah, you guys have to do your homework. Love that. Right. Is it conservative? Is it low risk? Is it high risk? Is it, you're riskier when you're younger. You're less riskier as you get older. There's got to do you. Good night, sweetie. I wanted to leave my quote before I went. Okay. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, and that is from Buddha. Thank you, Nikki. And right now, this present moment is just asking you, right? Asking you to look at your financials. I started this video off today asking you, look at them. Just look at them. Pen to paper. Look what you bring in. Look what you spend. Where can you cut back? Is it a need? Is it a want? All right, let's keep going. I want to, Lisa, let me tell you something. Lisa, Stephanie, Anne-Marie, everybody's got investments and retirements and life insurance policies, whole life, term life. These are all things that you've got to, and look at, we were just talking about he budgets. Start looking, like his something that happened to him is going to make us look at what does our insurances actually cover. Because half the time you're like, yeah, I need a policy. Give me that policy. But the insurance companies are getting us. You know that. So we have to do diligence in so many different ways. Love that. Okay. Okay. This is all right. I have enough to retire now at the plan and plan to retire at 62. I want to start a Roth to show people how easy it is and how it's better rate of return. I want younger people to save. Amory, I want everyone to save. And when you bring that to the table and you start spreading that, I think that I will want to spread it even more. And maybe this is a topic of conversation next week that we really do talk about more so, because Sunday nights are supposed to be inspiring, uplifting, and to get you thinking about, are you saving? Are you doing what you really want to do? Are you focused? I love it. Love it. So I met, hi Rick. Hi Kathy James. And you'll get used to it and you'll organize the way you need to. So I got my nails done this week, right? I got my nails done this week. And I met hold on, I gotta find her now. I met a woman, and that wasn't her channel. She has an Instagram, and she sat down next to me and we got to talking, right? You know me, I talk to everyone. So I don't know. She's like, she was rushing. She's like, I gotta get back to work. Like, oh, where do you work? What do you do? And she was from New York, so we broke bread. What part? She was from Brooklyn. Blah 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 blah. So you always find that common denominator. So she says, I work with money. I don't know what her title would be. She says here, she's financial energy master. Have you all heard of this? Financial energy mastery. Her Instagram is money energy mastery. Now I have not done enough research on her, but she doesn't have very many followers on Instagram. But when she said deals with money energy and money this, I'm like, oh, we need to talk. And she messaged me and she wants to do coffee one day. And I'm like, this is the first person that I've met locally that has any connection to money and this. So go check her out. You guys do some homework for me and let me know what you all think. She seemed like a very nice woman. So where was I going that? All right, let me keep going. I think there's something else I still want to read. I love affirmation. I love being in that right mindset. I love attracting positivity to myself. Guys, this is going to be the year of the right frequency. I talked about the frequency for myself and how for the longest time there was static. I'm actually tuning into the right frequency right now. And it doesn't happen overnight. And you'll have to go through trials and tribulations and figure it out, what serves you, what suits you, what works for you, what does not work for you. And you're going to have to find balance, which is one of my words, right? Find balance. Are you still looking at your words? Now, next Sunday, we're going over words. So next Sunday, make sure you bring your words with you. That's going to be important. You going to bed? Oh, okay. Sending, okay, I missed what, hanging in there. CT came back ugly and we're facing no more options. Sending prayers, sending prayers. Love that. I love that, Mama Bear. She's like, it's been such a good conversation. The affirmation cards are for prosperity. I love that. You need 2 6-month vacations. I don't want vacations. You know what? When I could come in here and find things like that we can actually talk about and raise the room, like I feel like the room is raised. I don't want a vacation. I really don't. No, I don't want to go on vacation. I want to stay home. You can open a Roth at any age as long as you have earned income, right? Meaning wages, salaries, tips. So if I claim my YouTube money as wages when I'm retired, I can. And that's the other question. I'm not, and I know Social Security changes all the time. I make money on YouTube. I make money on my.com. So do I take my retirement at 62 because I'm going to have an income still? So all these questions are coming, and I'm not even this much prepared. We did have a conversation about Social Security Thursday night when we went to dinner, because one of our friends applied for Social Security, and my sister recently just got hers, but she took it late. So I don't know. I'm on the fence on when do I take it. So that's going to come too. So, as I mature, I want to say get older. I'm being kind to myself. As I mature, there's going to be so many different topics. Good night, Misha. Um, Mama Bear wants to chat with Anne Marie. You do look forward to Sunday nights. So do I. Yeah. Good night, Misha. You're correct, Anne-Marie. You can also open a custodial Roth for a minor that you pay as well. All right. I have permission. Everybody's sending Misha hugs. You did not miss the new brick wall. We still have 88 people here. It is on a community post? No. All right, let's get into this. Let me see. We get, if I don't get to read the comments. Yeah, the 529 plan. Okay. Donna, run the numbers. Taking it 62 or 65, see if there's a major difference in your payouts. That's what my dad did. Yeah, you know what? I've got a couple of years and things might change between now and then. So I will definitely, you're gonna wait till 67. I love that. See? Yep. Generational wealth, right? M? Generational wealth. Wow, 99. Is that your mom's dad? Oh, Shar, I love you when you talk. I do. You make me smile. All right, let's change camera view. And let's see if it'll let me, right? All right. Ah, it let me. Okay. This was the notes I was taking earlier. All right. My $20 is already saved right here. I did it in today's video. I allocated it. And we're going to do 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So $20 is being saved again with our brick wall. Now remember, Shar was in charge of coming up with our year. Are you all ready to see what Shar wanted for our February brick wall? I want to see the comments. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. We now have 20, 40, 50, 60. So next week is our last one. Last one. All right. All right. I have to flip my screen because it looks so different to me. It really does. Okay. That's still good for you, all right? That's still good? Give my lights some. Bring it on, Shar. Okay. Shar gave me such an amazing list, and we're only going to preview them as they're coming up. Now, I was able to get it finished. Ah, we did not print it. Hold on. I'm going to print as I talk. I did send them to her, and she double checked my math, and it's looking pretty darn good. Don't go nowhere. I think you're going to love it. And then make sure you let Miss Shar know that you love it. Hold on. Now, I don't think there's paper in my printer. My printer's screaming at me. It's like, hello. All right. And Zippy's coming out of his cage. Cave. Not his cage. His cave. All right. That one, and that one. All right. Hold on. Time runs away from me. You all know that, right? Time definitely just disappears. Okay. They're done. All right. My list is working. And this is my YouTube finder and folder, whatever you want to call it, planner. And I am loving it. It's working. I am pen to papering. And, oh, you guys want to guess? Okay, let's see. If you guess correctly, I will gift you the challenge. Go. Print faster. I have it. I'm not, it's here. Come on. One guess per person. I'm waiting. Come on. Nope. Not Charlie Brown. Not Jessica Rabbit. Come on, let's see what you guys have to say. Stitch and Angel. Nope, I'm sorry. Lion King. Nope. Lucy and Schroeder. Nope. Stitch. Nope. Snoopy. Nope. Queen of Hearts. Nope. Oh, that would have been good. Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. Nope. Tink. Nope. Mickey Mouse. Nope. Tweety Bird. Nope. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? I Love Lucy. Nope. Wow, they're moving fast. Cupid. No, that would have been cute. Minnie Mouse. No. Cupid. Oh my God. No. No. All right, I'll give you a hint. It is Disney. Let's change it. It is Disney. So get everything else out of your mind. And it's a girl. It's a girl. Come on, somebody get it. It's a girl. It's a girl. I don't see it yet. Come on. No, no, no. Come on. Somebody get it. Wow. You guys are going through all the girls, but you're not getting her. There you go. 6 girls budgets. Email me, donnapoweredbycreativity@gmail.com, and I will send it to you. We have the combo. We have the envelope. And we have the challenge. Now, this was so perfect timing. Now, I did not even realize that it has been a week of Snow White. So we have the large challenge that you know that Shar loves. The combo challenge, if you like the all-in-one. And I started bringing back old school challenges. And now I'm going to grab my binder because I really want to talk to you all about this. So the journey for me we're done. We have one winner. Ding, 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 ding. And that was 6 Girl Budgets. So, I mean, tell me, how cute. But it's been a week of Snow White, basically. The 7 Dwarfs, the Evil Queen. And when I sat down to work on this challenge, I didn't even know if she had emailed me the list of all the challenges that she wanted, or was it a text message? So I start looking through it and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Snow White. And I'm like, it is a week of Snow White. So I had a feel, and Mama Bear did not know. Nobody knows what Shar has. I'm the keeper of the list, right? Shar, great choice. Great choice. So it's not up on the .com yet. It will be up on the .com as soon as this video is over. And don't forget, there's still a coupon code for all members. It's in a community post somewhere. Oh, love that. Love that. A year of Snow White, right? It feels like it's been a year of Snow White. And let me tell you, this is one of the prettier things that I have ever created with her. She looks so cute. All right, so we have Snow White coming at us. Snow White. I'm going to change my camera view so that I can look at you guys again, because I don't think you need my desk anymore. All right, webcam done. Back. All right. Shar, you did good. Even Michelle doesn't know? Wow. This is really a secret between you and I? Uh-oh. Michelle, you're okay with that? I love it. I love it. You can't ever find it. What can't you find, honey? What are you looking for? So I will have it up as soon as the live's over. Give me 5 minutes. And it will be under the Year of Brick Walls. And, of course, under Snow White. So it'll be in 2 different locations on my website. I love it. Love it. Good one. And so next week, we finalize how snowflakes are made. And then the following week, so January is an $80 month. And February will be an $80 month. And then March will be a $100 month. So basically what we're doing is saving $20 a week for the entire year. I have a question to ask. Do you think that you're going to leave the money in the envelope for the entire year, or do you think that you're going to take the money out monthly? I haven't come to a command decision yet. Don't post the code here. Did you guys? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, don't. This is a public chat right now. The code, I will delete the code if it gets posted. That post is that code is for members only. It's in the community post. Thank you. I know you were, Bev. Thank you. And that's why I verbally reiterated it. Yes. You're going to leave it in for the year? All right. So I'm pulling it to put towards paying off debt. I love that, Megan. You're going to leave it for the year. Haven't decided yet. You're going to keep it in if you can. That's fine. And nobody, that's okay too. Everybody's got to do them. And you know what? Maybe you leave it in and take it every other month. Like for my no spend, I was like, you know what? Sometimes I leave it in there for every other month, or I used to leave it in there every other month. And now I'm thinking I might leave it in there quarterly this year. I think I want to leave it in quarterly. Thank you, Em. Emily, tonight's video, I did put my $4. So if you guys know, this was gifted to me from Lila Budgets. And I said that I was going to save $2 a week on the lives. And the last week I forgot. So I was like, you know what? Let me put it on my paper on my tally sheet, my budget sheet. And today's video, I added it. So my goal is to save $2 a week with this really cute little mailbox. Thanks to Leela, which is M. Okay, so and we're on the fence. Yeah, Judy, I left your money in all year for your Saturday Night Lives, and I really like that. So I'm going to continue to put that money aside. I liked having that grand finale in December, because that grand finale, if you can save long term, that December closeout is so amazing. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, I like that idea, Sarah. You're going to keep it in. No, she can't. I have a Harry Potter, and we do have a Care Bear, but we oh my God. Can I blow your minds? Can I just wait? All right, let me finish. Okay. Would you all like to see my Care Bear collection? Original Care Bear. So when we had the leak by the return for the outdoor wood stove, everything had to come out of that closet. So I actually just peeked into every bin to see what it was. And one of them is my bin of original Care Bears. I love that for you, Kim. I love that. All right, 6 Girl Budgets, you have to email me. Yes, you want to see them? Okay, it's going to be radio silence for just a minute. I'm taking my soda out of here because I don't want any liquids around them. Ah, wait till you see these. Okay. Okay. A little dusty, but that's okay. Oh my God, wait. There's more than them. Okay, you ready? All right. No falling. All right, not all are Care Bear, so I'm going to just share with you what I have. You know who this is. This is legit Figaro. This is Figaro, and I used to watch Pinocchio all the time as a 18, 19, 20 when I had my own apartment. All these things were in my first apartment on shelves. And my stuff that I dreamt about these guys recently. He was an Easter rabbit. These are all mine from being a kid. Hold on. I think this is a makeshift Tigger. I don't think he's real. No, he's supposed to be like a little Tigger. All right, they're coming. Oh, do you see this? Look at him. Hold on. I don't know why I have a frog. I don't know why. And these must be the kids. These are not mine. This was one of my favorites. Do you see this? Oh my God. Love that. And this must be Vinny's. This is Neopets. All right, here they come. These are original. I don't even know if they have the dates on them. It says Kenner. This is Love a Lot. No year. House, and it's in such good condition. You see that? And look at the little hiney. Do you see the little hiney? Look at that. Where is it? There it is. Look at that little hiney. Okay, so we have that one. And then we have just, oh, Snuggle the Bear. This was the Snuggle Bear. Oh, it says Snuggle on it. Okay, next up. I don't know. Oh, this must have came for TJ or Vinny. It says new baby. Oh, boy. Okay. Hey, Care Bears only. What bear is this? This is, I can't tell. I don't know what bear this was. Bedtime bear. Duh. That works, right? Bedtime bear. Look at his little eyes. Then we have, what bear is this? Grumpy. Grumpy bear. Dot, 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 dot. And we have the rabbit. He's not a bear. This was like the second edition of them, right? Then we have, is this Grandma Bear? This is Grandma Bear, isn't this? This is Grandma Bear. They don't smell old. They smell clean. They smell fresh. And then there's this guy. There must be another bin downstairs because I had more. Look at that one. And hold on. Sleeping rabbit and an orange walrus. I don't know. All right, so that's my Care Bears. Ugh. There's got to be one more bin downstairs. I thought I had more. There probably is. I'll find it one day. Chew Heartbeat. Love it. Snuggle Bear. Look at that. Hide them. Yep. So I saw this come out of the closet the other day and I was just like, wow. I will not be throwing this away. Not happening. Okay, let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. That was a cute little break. And you know that will be going downstairs before before Bella wakes up in the morning. Because if she got that, I would die. Okay. All right. I want to see what some of you had to say. Anything grumpy reminds me of my grandfather. Oh, love it. I can't believe it. You know what? Considering my journey at that time of life, I'm really surprised that I have a few things from my childhood. I really am. I just wanted to see. Oh, Lila Emily sent me all the Care Bears. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. We're going to be closing soon, right? We closed a little bit earlier tonight, but I want to just go over that paperwork that I had. All right. Let's go back to business, and then let's do positive affirmations, and then we'll say goodnight. Sound like a plan? This way I can watch a little bit of TV with Johnny. First, I'll get up the brick wall. Saving is cultivating discipline and character. An education in virtue. The habit of saving fosters self-denial, foresight, and a sense of order. Then you learn how to define enough. Oh, this part hit me also. Enough. When is enough enough? When you start using need versus want, right? We all want, right? Is it a need or is it a want? Once you can start getting that to become a habit, especially when you want to have a video and you're looking for, any doll you have to put in a video, right? I remember those days. That that is a habit that you have to, I'm trying to get the words out. That is a habit that will come. Like, what does it take? How many days to make a habit? It will come. That the discipline part, need versus want, and getting rid of the noise and hearing the signal. These are all things that really do define discipline. And if you can discipline your life with your finances and with your habits, then your whole life is going to become more on point. That's just my point. That's just my takeaway. That's what I'm aspiring to be. So, defining when is enough, right? True wealth is not having great possessions, but having few wants. True wealth is not having great possessions, but having a few wants, right? Saving forces you to distinguish between what you truly need and what you merely want. That really does need to be written down. Like, you know what I'm going to do? Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can quickly, because I think that, how many of you guys would like this right now as a printable? Did you feel this enough tonight to want it before I waste my time? I don't mean it that way. Like, if you want, like, even if one person, I want it, I'm going to make it. But is that something that you would want? Because I think it's important to reread and read again. Oh, I love that. Yes, I agree with you. I agree. I knew you would. I knew you would. Okay, so yes, you guys are saying, let this be a gift tonight. Let me pull it in and give me a second. Can you guys chat amongst yourself for just a second while I just do this? Because I think that this is so important. It's not going to be fancy or anything like that. It's just going to be just something that you put in that Donna binder and you hold on to. Okay, let me do this. And I'm not even done reading. So once I give it to you, you're going to be like, whoa. And why that came to me today was because I was looking for the Roth IRA and all that other stuff. And I don't know how that just happened. And I was just like, wow, we need to bring this to the table tonight, look at it, talk about it, and go with it. All right. It doesn't take me long because I'm not going to do anything fancy. At least I don't think I am. Stand by. Give me some feedback on everything that we did tonight. Give me some feedback. Okay, I know what we're doing. And then I'll read that as we come in. And you get to watch my mind as I work. My crazy mind. All right, let's see if we can do this. Ooh. This is big. Oh, and it worked. Usually I fight with this. It's coming. It's coming slowly. All right, as my computer thinks, I'm going to try to read some of the. Oh. My screens are not working. Can you guys hear that the wind in the background? Do you hear that little bit of a sound? I'm going to make it louder for a second. Do you hear that? Can you all hear that? Study powers, focus, concentration, calm your mind. It's like a white noise for homework in school. I love to have that on in the background. I'm not sure. It's a big paragraph, big stuff, so it's just you can't hear it. I didn't think you could. Um, you have to be on. If you go to relaxing white noise on, yeah. What? I'm gonna drop it. I think that it even calms the household. I really do. And it's always on in the background somewhere. One of my favorites. All right, while I'm doing this, you good now? Better on the sound. So did you hear it? That's video of concentration. Um, I love that. It's a white noise. You see like the fans on. Like sometimes I like noise, and I want to do it. So slow, so slow. Really, even now. No. How's that? Now? No? Can you hear me now? I'm good now. I wonder why that happened. That was so weird. So weird. You know, that happened to Judy last night on her live too. I'm working it. Okay. Let me I know why I'm having so much trouble, and it's fixed now. It's not gonna be I think this is it. All right. It's so not pretty. You know what? Give me time. I'll do this right after, and I will put it in. I want to make it nice because I think that it's a very important paragraph. I will link it in a Google Doc. Oh my gosh. That's beyond sweet. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I'm gonna make it nicer, and it's gonna be a printable, and I will leave it in the community post. And Wendy, if you can't find I'll repost the. I'm so overwhelmed right now. That's beautiful. Thank you. I will repost the coupon code too, and I'm going to make this printable. How about we do this? How about we do this? I finish with this, and it says here, not being a slave to money. If we command our wealth, we shall be rich and free. If our wealth commands us, we are poor indeed. Saving ensures you are in control of your financial destiny, rather than being controlled by the next paycheck or accumulating debt. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Warren Buffett. So now, after closing this out and realizing that tonight was pretty powerful, I truly believe tonight was very powerful. And I want to give that to all of us, because I think it's something like, we have our Donna binder. And if you don't, I hope that you add this and begin your Donna binder. You know, the secret, the law of attraction, understanding that saving money is difficult. Some of these are free over on the .com. Some of them have been given out over the years. Grab this one and let's look at this over and over and over again. And with that being said, let's drop our positive affirmations for tonight. And I'm going to read them all. And we're going to leave tonight on such a positive, uplifted ending. And we're going to take that with us into the week. Girl, you know I love that. The magic says to have gratitude and to find abundance, you have to say thank you 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I find myself doing that all the time now. Thank you. I ask God all the time, give me what I need to do. Give it to me. And I swear what he gave me today about saving money, I knew that once I read that, so many of us needed to hear that. As the Care Bears say, sharing is caring. Oh, I love that. So grateful, grateful, grateful for my friend and this village. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, my friend. I am grateful for what I have and what I'm able to do. Go, Tara. A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. Thanks for including me in the village. You're very welcome, Kathy. I have the courage and strength to work through any challenge. Grateful for you and the village. I truly feel like God sent me to this village. And this coming week will be amazing. Thank you, Lord. My life is in God's hands. Psalm 46. Love that, Wendy. It's a good day to have a good day. I'm going to go look at my pictures because I screenshot a lot of affirmations. And I'll read mine at the end. I am blessed with the breath of life. 46:10. Love that. This is a place I can go to get support when I need it. Yes, ma'am. Brick walls are the foundation of the village. I love it. I love it. I'm not lazy. I'm just very relaxed about being productive. A night spent with friends is a night worth celebrating. Love that. Love that. Positivity breeds prosperity. Feeling grateful, thankful, and blessed. Good night, everyone. Good night, my friend. We thank the Lord for the power to get or receive wealth. Amen, sister. Amen. I am growing and learning every day. Okay. So this one is one I saved this week. And it says, sometimes the strength within you is not a big fiery flame for everyone to see. It's just a tiny spark that whispers ever so softly, keep going, you've got this. So when I read that, I had to save it because I read that and said, that is a savings challenge affirmation that we need. And you know who goes with that. Figment. Because I'm going to read it again because there's a spark involved. And I don't know if you can see him, but do you see him up there on that corner? Right there. Figment's right there. He is the spark of my imagination. I do. I love Figment. Sometimes the strength within you is not a big fiery flame for everyone to see. It's just a tiny spark that whispers ever so softly, keep going. You've got this. Maybe that's the way we need to close out on Sunday nights, reminding each other that we've got this. You've got this. I've got this. We've got this together, right? I love it. Where did I end? I don't know. Oh, you love Char's humor? I saw a vision of it right before the live. It made me cry. That means it touched you. You were meant to see that message. I love that, Wendy. Absolutely love it. Look at you all. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to inspire. We're not supposed to be selfish. We're not supposed to be jealous. We're not supposed to be envious. We are supposed to help, plant the seeds, encourage, and just keep doing what we do. I inhale positive energy and exhale my fears. I will not worry about things that are out of my control. I am no longer afraid of what could go wrong. Amen, Amy. I only put that in for a giggle. Laughter is a better way to lift everyone. Yay, I agree. But these are all encouraging. Have a lovely week, everyone. Yes, laughter. Look up, make a wish, and dream. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Hugs, love. Hugs. Char, tell Michelle we said hi. Money is a tool that God gives us to be responsible for. Yes. Margaret, thank you, Donna in the village, for yet another awesome, inspiring live. Have a great night, ladies. Godspeed. Yes, yes, yes. Amy, amen. I hope that you guys have an amazing week. I love you all, and let's keep this positivity going the whole year long. Let's do it together. Remember, next week, we're going to talk about our words, and we have our brick wall. We're going to finalize one. We get to ring the bell. So next week is 20 plus $1. Don't forget, got to ring that bell. And then we'll go on to words, and we will do the spiritual uplifting, positivity, affirmation, quotes, and who knows what I will find on the internet again. Whatever comes my way that I think we need, it will be a topic of conversation. Remember, everyone, you're in my prayers. I love you. Stay strong, and you've got this. Good night, everyone. See ya. Bye. Love ya. This was an amazing night. Really.